Non-fungible tokens have taken the world by storm, but how do you find the best NFT projects for you? Some projects get way more than just some Bitcoin or Ethereum, but also many projects go nowhere. With a few of the top tricks, you can be earning big money in the NFT market. With thousands of dollars being spent every day on NFTs, you'd be crazy not to want to get in on the action. Today, we're looking at the NFT market to help you find the best projects to make you money. Number 1, check the OpenSea Market every day. This isn't much of a secret, but the more time you spend on OpenSea checking different pages, the more chances you have of hitting gold. Don't just check out the art or utility sections, but also music and sport. Then go a few pages down. Try different sort methods like new or has offers. Has offers is a great way to see if an NFT already has some interest among the community or not. Remember, it may take a while to find an NFT worth buying and then reselling, but be patient, you might find something spectacular. Number 2, follow the likes. On OpenSea, you can see how many likes a product has. This is an easy, free way to get a sense of how much traction the NFT is generating. However, not everyone has an OpenSea account, and sometimes bidders intentionally don't like a product to not alert the competition. So to get a true sense of an NFT's power, you should check out different social media, such as Instagram or Twitter. You need to find what images are trending. The more power an image has on social media, the more power it's likely to have on OpenSea. Number 3, diversify. It's a common investment adage. Diversify, diversify, diversify. In other words, don't put all your eggs in one pixelated basket. Buy some guitar music, then maybe a sports trading card of Tom Brady. Next, a pixel zombie with pink hair saying lame brains. Maybe everything you buy will turn to gold, but that isn't very likely. Instead, you'll have lots of little chances to get lots of money. This is similar advice to what billionaire Warren Buffett gave to everyday Americans when he told them to invest in index funds. After 10 years, index funds gained more money than private investments because the money was spread between so many different companies. Here you want to be the Warren Buffett of NFTs and buy many different tokens. Number 4, look for unique items. You don't want to buy an NFT that has multiple versions. This happens a surprising amount of OpenSea, where an artist will make one picture, change the colors slightly, and upload a version 2. Make sure to check out the artist page beforehand to see if they're selling multiple versions of one item. Aside from this, you don't want to buy a product that looks like other products. If you've seen 20 different pixelated face masks, don't buy them. An easy way to check if an NFT is unique is by looking at its properties. The properties will tell you what unique parts of an item has and how it stacks up to other NFTs. For example, background colors, animation, or the different games or media associated with the NFT. However, it's important to note that if you've seen a product outside of OpenSea, it might be a good indication that it's popular. Number 5, follow trends and memes. This is admittedly an obvious rule for NFTs, but it also gets overlooked too many times. The NFTs that make lots of money have been memes, instantly recognizable images that have been used millions of times on the internet. The earlier you realize a certain meme is about to go viral, the more likely you are to find the NFT version, which you can buy and turn over for a profit. You're probably thinking NFTs aren't just memes, which is true. There's art, music, and a whole ton of other NFTs, but that's where following cultural trends outside of memes comes into play. You need to think about what's popular with subcultures like the mini fan bases on Tumblr or the different aesthetic groups on Pinterest. Number 6, use the rule of thirds of the golden ratio. Whenever you're analyzing an image to see whether it is interesting or not, you can use an aesthetic device like the rule of thirds or the golden ratio. These devices aren't perfect, but they can confirm or deny whether an image or piece of art is valuable. To use the rule of thirds, just divide the image into 3 parts, left, middle, right, or top, middle, bottom, and see if the image has parts in each one of the thirds. For example, if the NFT shows a zombie drawing with a desk and a bird, maybe the zombie's in the middle, the bird's on the left, and the desk is on the right. The golden ratio is a lot like the rule of thirds, except it has a snail shape. Basically, the important part of the image should run along the snail shape. The idea here is that a viewer's eyes follows the snail shape around the image, making it really interesting for them. Maybe they start in the middle and end at the edge, or vice versa. There are just a couple of ideas to help you find an NFT which has mass appeal. Even if the viewer doesn't know what rules or ratios, they'll be interested in an image that follows them. Number 7, check rarity scores. There's a great site outside of OpenSea for checking an item's rarity, Rarity Tools. Rarity Tools can give you a rarity score for different NFTs. This really helps because it can tell you how unique an item is, and it can in turn help convince a potential buyer for your NFT later. A rarity score can put more backing to your product than it has otherwise. You're not going to explain that your NFT is good because it allows the golden ratio, but you might convince someone by saying it has a good rarity score. Number 8, check out upcoming NFT sales on Rarity Tools. Rarity Tools doesn't just give you a rarity score, it also helps you see upcoming NFT groups which are starting to become popular. You want to hop on a bandwagon? This is a great place to start. Here you can look at your prices, most of which are well under 0.1 Ethereum. That's good because you really don't want to spend more than that, as 0.1 Ethereum is at least $300. Keep an eye on these trends on Rarity Tools, and if you aren't buying any of their suggestions, they'll help you see what buyers want in an NFT. No matter how you look at NFTs, whether you hate or love an image, there's often something so special about it that'll mean it will be sold or not. Number 9, check out an NFT's community. Before throwing down a couple hundred or even $1,000, you need to verify an NFT maker as a strong community. A community usually shows up on an NFT's Twitter account with bonus points if they have a Discord. After finding their community, you should make sure they have a legit following rather than just a bunch of bots or randoms. Try to see if you know anyone else who is into NFTs who's following them. If not, that's okay, but it might raise a little red flag. It also helps if you get involved with other NFT traders. They can give you advice and help you build a good aesthetic for finding NFTs. Remember, NFT trading isn't you versus the entire internet. There are many people who want to help and work with you. Still, be skeptical of someone offering to get you rich quickly. Instead, look for genuine people who want to work with you and don't offer you any pipe dreams. Number 10, when all else fails, break the rules. As much as it helps to have rules, it's also crucially important to know when to break them. For example, you might find a new NFT which is not as all unique. One that looks like an APE Yacht Club NFT, and that's serialized, so it's not unique at all, but you have a feeling it will sell, so you bid for around $50. Well, it could turn out that you just wasted $50, but could also be true that you made $1,000. Sometimes you'll see an NFT that looks ugly, has no likes, has something about it which has appeal. It isn't something you want, but you know another person would want it. That's what matters in the NFT market. It's about perceived desire, not actual interest. After all, you're here to make money, not spend $5,000 on a virtual token. And to do that, you need to be able to sniff out what others like, love, and need. Sometimes that follows rules, and sometimes there's no rhyme or reason for it. Either way, you need to find it. Thanks very much for watching. Do you have any top tips for up-and-coming NFT tycoons? Please leave a comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe for more crypto content. Good luck out there on the NFT market. May the odds and the pixels be in your favor.